So it's it's
It's
Oloro?
it's OLO. It's like, yeah, all O's. Oloro. There's Ageless
That's one?
Ascetic. Yep. So at the beginning of your upkeep, you gain 2 life. Whenever you gain life, you may pay 1. If you do draw a card and each opponent loses 1 life. At the beginning of your upkeep, if he's in your command zone, you gain 2 life.
He's $10.
Yep, well,
Even with a
I think he only came from, like, a commander deck. Like, he was the commander from the commander deck.
Yeah, he's got a reprint now, so
Oh, a
a
list
little bit
printing?
cheaper.
Okay, yeah. So,
Or that could be mystery booster.
so,
Oh
depending
no,
on...
yeah, list. Yeah.
So, so we get... This is like a I think we're going to try to build, like, a veto deck. Veto, Sanguine, Exquisite. We'll run that shenanigans. Because I think that's going to be, like, our main win condition, is, like, the crazy life shenanigans. And do you want to do Exquisite Blood? Or do you want to try to keep it budget?
No, we could play it if you want. Close that.
Because another card I really wanted to try out was Book of Exalted Deeds, because it seems really nifty.
The angel.
It's a little bit harder to get the actual 3 life. And the bottom effect doesn't matter as much. It's just if we are gaining a life gain matters deck, just hitting that 3 and getting a 3/3 angel every turn.
I say we do the funny then, and you could play a Mutavault as a land.
The Mutavault?
Yeah, because it counts as an angel, right?
Oh, right.
And then you can not lose the game.
True, right.
Right? If you play a Mutavault and you put the counter on it, then they have to blow up your land.
So okay. I was trying to look at some newer cards that that potentially have come around.
Crested Sunmare.
Oh yeah, I love. You know, it's like $10. Oh, is that so much? Oh, it had a list printing. That's why. It used to be like $10-15. Oh, yeah. Cosmos Elixir is another thing.
Oh yeah, that's a new one.
What was the other new card that came out recently? Sigarda's Splendor. That's the new one. So you note your life total when it enters. At the beginning of your upkeep, you draw a card if your life total is greater or equal to the last noted life, and whenever you cast a white spell, you gain 1 life. But the thing is with our commander, because every upkeep we gain 2 life, it'll be higher than what it was once before. And the thing is, it's always checking, so say we take damage, it'll check.
Blind Obedience, right?
I guess we could, yeah. That seems pretty good.
I mean, Extort just seems pretty good, you know.
What do you feel about Cleric class? Because that's what you gain additional 1. Whenever you gain life, you put a +1 counter on target creature you control. And at to be level 3, the bat it's not as important, but
yeah, I think it's fine for now, but its effect isn't like that amazing.
Oh, Drog Skull Reaver is the other really cool one. He's whenever you gain a life, draw a card.
He's a lot of mana, right?
Yeah, he's like a 7-drop. It's DR OG. Yeah, I don't see him in there, yeah. And it's like SKL, yeah. Drog Skull Reaver.
$5.
Another kind of new card is Witch of the Moors. It's whenever you gain life at your end step, each opponent sacrifices a creature. Then I get to return a creature from my graveyard to my hand. Well of Lost Dreams I still really like. Oh, and this is another Almar's Archive deck, because it's like both effects actually matter for us.
What's the white guy that doubles your life gain also?
Oh, Rock's Faithmender, yeah. Rocks.
Isn't the last effect of this really good, right? Isn't this like Tristante's effect? Or no?
No.
What card am I thinking of? Isn't there an angel that you gain life when another one of your creatures enters? I think it's new-ish.
Oh, also, I do actually have one. Is the Heliod, the Sun Crowned.
Oh.
He seems real good in this.
Yeah, always busted in.
As does Archangel of Thune, because I have one of those too. Yo, Resplendent Angel is almost $30.
It's a good card.
I also so I guess this question is like, where do you want to go from the deck? Because we could just go like the hard control we have, because we're basically like playing like right now. It's just basically black and white.
Mhm.
Uh, I guess the question is like, where else? We just use blue for the control aspect and leave like the black white stuff as like the, I guess, the life gain stuff.
Probably a little bit of removal. Like, there's probably some that we can play.
Oh,
Isn't there? Isn't I? What's?
Oh my God,
Isn't there?
Sarah's Ascendants are so much money right now. I think I have one in foil.
Or we're gonna play that?
Seems good.
Yeah. Definitely. And are you gonna play Aetherflux?
Yeah, I might as well, because I think we're gonna gain a lot of life.
Okay, so yeah, I guess the counter spells are good. I feel like we're gonna run a very low amount of blue cards because it doesn't really go with the whole, you know.
Yeah, blue just kind of becomes like our love of our protection package, because blue doesn't really have too much. Oh, we could run Esper Charm, though. Destroy enchantment, draw 2 cards, or make someone discard.
Arcane now.
Oh, so you know what's a kind of silly card I've seen used before effectively is Ink Shield. Prevent all combat damage will be dealt to you for this turn. For 1 damage prevented this way, you get a 2/1 black white Inkling creature token with flying. It's just kind of a really funny anti-blowout card to certain things.
Ink Shield?
Yeah. I saw someone go for a big swing one time, and they activated this and like blocked 40 damage and got like 40 2/1 flying tokens. It's just like, ugh.
Are we playing any Soul Sister effects?
We
Like,
could.
isn't there enchantments that do it?
There's that one that makes things tapped, and whenever creature enters, you gain a life.
A Johnny's Welcome is everybody's creatures?
Is it?
Yeah.
Whenever creature enters battlefield under your control, you gain life. But
What's
yeah,
the other
it's
one
the
called?
It's Soul Attendant and Soul Warden.
Are we playing all those though?
I guess, are we turning Soul Sisters into EDH? Because then I also have an Arc Champion. We can.
Well, I feel like Welcome is the best one because it's just an enchantment, so like, you know, it's not gonna die.
Well, Soul Sisters and affect
What's
everybody.
that other one called that they enter tapped and Oath of Obedience? Or no?
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Oath of Gideon? No.
No, it's a 1-drop too. I know exactly which one you're talking about.
But I think it's only when your creatures. I can't remember. Auric Champion is a good one, at least, I guess.
Now, with because we're running a lot of things that gain life, like, I guess I care less about things that are like, whenever you gain life, each opponent loses 1 life. Type effects. Because if we're only gaining like 1 or 2, oh, Archangel of Thune also seems kind of gross.
Yeah, we got that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's Suture Priest, which makes it interesting. I know which one you're talking about. I can't think of it.
I didn't put the other 1-drop Soul Sisters because I'm not like a mega fan of playing all of them, but I think some of the effects are good. Try to Google it.
Because I know exactly what card you're thinking. Oh, do you want to just run the Felidar Sovereign just for the lulz? Just auto win added randomly?
Say it again?
Would you want to run
Felidar?
Felidar just for the random win?
Yeah. Definitely.
Sovereign, not Guardian.
Oh, yeah, yeah. What is that card called? Oh, this Speaker of the Heavens is good, right? I see this guy in Standard a lot.
Oh, is that 1-drop that makes an angel? Yeah. I like him.
Uh, I can't find this enchantment. I know it exists. It's 1 mana. People's creatures enter tapped, and it does some sort of life gain.
Authority of the Consults. There it is.
I think it's only. Is it only your creatures though?
Whenever your opponent's control creatures your opponent's control the battlefield tap, whenever a creature enters battlefield under opponent's control, you gain 1 life.
Oh, under an opponent's control. So okay, so it's still good. Okay.
Yeah, man, that,
So I
that
think
card
those
shot
are
up
fine.
in price.
I like just this one, and then those 2 I think are fine. Because I think too much of those effects are going to be bad.
How much do you think we're gonna? How many cards do you think we're gonna end up having in our hand?
It's a good question. Depends on how much draw we end up playing. Are we going to play Necropotence because we don't care about life a lot of the time?
Yeah, because I think we could gain a lot, and I actually have an extra Necropotence.
I mean, also, like, a Ageless would be kind of like a funny draw outlet. I don't know how well we're going to ramp into it, but, like, it's a good mana sink to just draw, like, a million cards. And if we're planning on dealing damage, you know, I don't know. There's just a thought. I don't know if he plays with the deck very well, but... What about, like, Pontiff of the Blight?
Oh, is that the Gets Things Everything X-Store? I like that.
Oh, Pontiff of Blight. Oh, this thing. Font of Agonies?
That's whenever you lose life. When you pay life. So you do have to actually pay life. It's not just lose life.
Oh, never mind.
But Heliod's intervention's kind of cool in this.
Heliod's in?
We can also run Sphinx's Rev in this too if we have like some extra mana floating.
I like that.
I might not like. I know we put Ink Shield in here, but we probably really won't need it.
Anguish Making is always really good. There's a new busted ass kill spell in these colors. Oh, also isn't Damn pretty fucking broken?
Oh yeah, that's right. We have that as like a new removal. Yeah,
This card's
I think
ridiculous.
I actually have one too.
And then there's another new kill spell that just came out in Innistrad. I gotta look it up. It's I'll find it. Oh, hold on.
So another idea, like if we were less,
This thing?
spell
Hold on, but it has to sack a non-lamp? I didn't know if it had like an alternate cost or something.
No, yeah, it's an additional cost.
Okay, never mind then. Okay, what were you saying?
No, because there's a variant of the deck, I guess you could say, where you run a lot of board wipes and just run all artifacts and enchantments, but I kind of don't like that. That's kind of boring.
I totally agree with you.
Karlov of the Ghost Council is kind of gross in this too. So considering we're a creature, kind of going to be like a semi-creature based deck, we probably want stuff to keep them alive.
Wait, what's the Ghost Councils?
Obsidat. There's that one. No, it's Obsidat, or God, what's his face? Yeah, that other version, because it's something in the Ghost Council, or yeah, it's Obsidat Ghost Council. Yeah, and there's battlefield you gain 2 life, each opponent loses 2, and you could exile them. So basically, just a 2 hit for 2 every single turn. Yo, what do you think about that new angel that like exiles things your opponents play, and then whenever your creature dies, you could like put it back into your hand? It's like the Forgotten Archangel from the new set. So it's and it has lifelink. Whenever another creature you control dies, returns it.
I think. Yeah, no, I like it.
I don't like wall. don't like that.
Damn, it's such a broken card. Are we running Exsanguinate or Torment?
I can do Exsanguinate.
Because I mean, at least that goes with the theme.
Would you still want to run Phyrexian Arena? I mean, we gain a bunch of life, I think.
Yeah, I put that in there.
Okay.
I put that in Necropones.
Ooh,
Do you want to play like Greed or something?
Yo, I was gonna say that new card, the Meat Hook Massacre, but it's also $20. Lol.
Yeah.
That's a pretty cool one, but that could also kind of hurt us. How many?
Yeah, and you only get the life gain when your stuff dies. I think.
How many enchantments and artifacts do we really like? Because we could run Mirror Maid if we like some of these.
Is there not a better copy thing than Mirror Maid?
The Phyrexian Metamorph, but Metamorph I don't think hits enchantments. I think it's creature artifacts.
I think I just like Clever Impersonator better.
Oh right, because that's it hits anything, yeah.
And that's also our opponent's stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, on the battlefield, yeah.
Nice to see his price down a bunch.
There's got to be more life gain stuff. Is there any lands or anything? I mean, Radiant Fountain, but I don't think I like that too much.
There's the Sorin, the Grim Nemesis. He's the reveal top card of your library. Put into your hand. Each opponent loses life equal to its mana cost. Deals X damage to target creature, planeswalker. You gain X life. I don't like that one as much. Oh, or we want to run Swords of Plowshare. We could play Bolus of Citadel. Bolus of Citadel, sorry, because we gain life. Hey, let's go. We have that in Necropotence with Aetherflux Reservoir. Let's go.
I thought of something and I can't remember it.
Dawn of Hope is another one that whenever you gain life, pay to draw a card.
Oh, yeah, I like that one.
There's Boon Reflection, 5 mana. If you gain life, gain twice that much instead.
Yes.
I mean, we are in the color, so we can technically run Rhystic Study.
Okay, with all this, I'm gonna put in Holy Helios Generosity.
And again, because I think we care about our creatures a lot, this is gonna be like a negate deck.
Yeah, I got all that.
Okay.
I got the Dovin Zito.
You get Disallow.
Yeah, we could do that.
What about Approach to the Second Sun is also an alternate way to win.
Yes. Yes, definitely.
Also gains a decent bit of life. We can run Vindicate because it's super cheap now.
I think I put in Anguished and Generous Gift. I mean, I could put it in there, but it might end up getting cut.
Because it's also like it's like $1 now for Vindicate.
What's that mana rock that gains you life?
Oh,
Pristine
Talisman, yeah.
Just want to make sure we get that. I don't think that there's any other lands that really gain life, or I'm gonna put Academy Ruins.
Yeah, besides Radiant Fountain, that's it.
Yeah, which I'm not a big fan of that.
Yeah, me either. Vault of the Archangel.
I mean, Vault, definitely.
This Kabirian Crossroads ends the battlefield tap and gain 2 life, and it taps for white. It's the best we got. No, I don't like that one. Yeah, we don't.
Well, there's all the gain lands, but
I don't think it's really that worth it.
Yeah, for like an additional 1 life a turn. Oh, what's that? Do we want to try to run that card that you gain life equal to the number of cards in your hand during your upkeep?
Oh, Fencer's Journal.
Yeah.
What about Kumbal? He's that dude where they cast a non-creature spell, they lose 2, you gain 2.
Yes.
Doesn't seem like a lot. And oh, I guess Debt to the Deathless is also like if we have a lot of mana to spend, because you gain 2 times X. It is like at least 5 mana to put it into at least 1, but like as a big end game hit, because you gain life equal to all life lost this way, so you could hit everybody. Oh, and Vescopian Guild Mage is another one of those cards that goes infinite with like the life gain shenanigans if you have the other side of it. It's whenever you gain life this turn, each opponent loses that much life.
This one?
Yeah, because it does the same thing as Sanguine Bond. Oh no, no, it's the sorry, yeah, it does where Sanguine. It's another Sanguine Bond effect. Because there's also Defiant.
Wound Reflection.
Is that's whenever you lose life?
No, at the beginning of each end step, each opponent loses life equal to the amount that they lost. It just doubles all the life loss.
Okay.
And then also the Archfiend of Depravity. Kind of expensive, but like, you know. Oh no, not Depravity. Despair? Yeah. Opponents can't gain life. At the beginning of your end step, each opponent loses life equal to the amount that they lost.
Yeah, that's a big boy.
Yeah. And then I would say just Erebos so that they can't gain life back. And then that's also like a sync.
Alright.
So that they can't gain life and Are we gonna try to run Grey Merchant or is there too many white creatures?
Nah, I think we have too many like spread around. If we were a little bit more into black or just black-white, I'd say yeah. We also don't really have like just a generic way to reanimate him.
Oh, don't you think that like even just the commander like gaining 9 life off of a 5-mana creature, even like if you just play the commander, which you don't really ever play the commander, but like I feel like it might still just be good enough on its own. Because it is a lot of life gained. And you are right, like we're not really abusing it at all. Like we haven't really put in a lot of recursion, really.
No.
Like I mean we could play Phyrexian Arena. Or I mean
Reclamation.
Palace Siege.
Or Palace Siege. I like Palace Siege because it does have the alternate. Because we still are at heart a creature-based deck. But we're not like an aristocrat style deck.
No, we're not, no.
What about Merciless as just like a big nice board wipe that we could dodge our creatures with?
You mean Merciless Execution?
No, Eviction.
Oh, Eviction?
That's that choose one board wipe.
But doesn't it exile things?
Yeah. I guess it depends what it's like. What don't we need to kill, or what do we need to kill, and hopefully it dodges us.
I think I like Austere Command more.
Oh yeah, that one also works.
I don't like exiling cards in a black deck. I've never been a fan of that board wipe really. Like only in Planeswalkers really. Because you just dodge it completely. There's ones that gain you life, right? Fragmentize?
No, Fumigate. I think it's Fumigate.
Fumigate.
Yeah, it board wipes new game life for each creature that died. Now I know we're kind of like pricey deck, but like again, Teferi's protection in all this creature-based stuff.
I mean, do we need it when we're playing blue?
True. Yes, I guess you're right. Yeah. We'll play the protection.
It's already got.
Yeah, just because I think just a few little ones like really help. Yeah, it's funny. Like our blue is literally just draw and counter. Would there be any other blue things that we think would be really good to run?
In this kind of strategy, like, not really.
Because
Like,
blue's not really a life gain. We're just using it as like the control option.
I mean, other than lands, like a Seagate Restoration or like, I mean, it's probably gonna be hard to cast it, but it's fine. Or like
Oh,
Glass Pool Mimic.
Dromar. This is this one. Dromar's Charm. You gain 5 life, or counter target spell, or target creature gets -2/-2 at the end of the turn.
Say it again.
It's Dromar's Charm. Dromar. It's like an old school.
Yeah.
It just does 3
good.
different things, and one of them just says
Oh,
counter target spell.
What's the name of that split card that doubles your life total and then your opponent loses life? The split card.
Is it instant or sorcery?
I think it's a sorcery.
It's a
Revival.
Revival Revenge.
Yeah. Yes. I knew it was
Return
a
target
revival.
creature card from your graveyard with mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield.
No, that's not it. That's
Double
not it.
your
It's not
life total. Target
Oh no, that is.
loses life, half their life rounded up.
Yeah.
So you get to reanimate and then give them the big boom.
Yeah, but it's a split. It's a split, not an aftermath.
Oh, so you have to choose one. Right.
Yeah, because it's Ravnica. It's not Amonkhet. And it's not old split or fuse. I mean, it's not fuse.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the double your life total and then they lose that much. Like you just win with veto, right? Or like
or wound reflection.
Well, with veto because
yeah.
you're gaining life is if you're at 40 life, or like let's say reasonably we're at 50, which is probably going to be like way less than we're going to be in this deck. We go to 100. That's 50 damage that's going to be able to be dealt somewhere because doubling your life total counts as life gain.
All right. I actually take a 1-second break because I really gotta pee because I just had some caffeine and it's like lol bladder. Let's go.
Yeah, go for it. Put the lime into coconut and mix it all up.
Okay, we back.
Okay, cool. Hello.
Yeah, many things all tangled. Okay.
Okay. So we were talking about this card. You can actually just win with this. I've seen Alberto kill people with this card.
Double your life total target. Yep.
And then with Veto or Sanguine Bond.
Also, Erebos is another way to draw too, because you just pay 2 mana with him to
Dark,
draw a
I
card.
swear that there was another black creature that combos with the Exquisite Blood that was in Standard or like is in Historic decks.
It was that vampire.
What is it called?
Where is he?
Because I'm pretty sure that it says that like they just lose 1 life, but that's good enough. Because
oh no, never mind. It's
wait, whenever you gain life, each opponent there's
Defiant
there's a
Bloodlord
couple.
is whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life.
There's actually a couple that do that. Hold on. What about like this? Like there's Cliff Haven. What do you think about this one?
Oh yes, I was thinking about those. Yeah, we could run those.
I think that's cool. I think they're pretty cool. And then the other one is Oh my god, Derek. Psychosis Crawler and Drog Skull Reaver. Do you get how that works?
Psychosis Crawler.
Oh no, Exquisite Blood plus plus Drag Skull plus Psychosis Crawler? Because whenever you gain life, draw a card. Whenever you draw a card, each opponent loses 1 life. And then whenever they lose life, you gain that.
It's the loop.
Yeah, I don't know how you stop it. But, you know, that's the thing. Hold on, I saw another one. It's, there's Defiant Bloodlord, the one you were talking about. And then there's, hold on, I saw another one also. Where did it go?
Oh, Marengall Light Priest. Whenever you gain life, each opponent loses 1 life.
Yeah, that's the lowest CMC one that I see people play. Yeah. And then there's...
Epicura of Blood.
Yeah.
Whenever you gain life, each opponent loses 1 life.
I think those seem fine.
So I think if we run more of that stuff, maybe we could take out some of the... Well, I guess we'll figure it out as we go.
Mm-hmm.
I did see another cool card. I don't know how relevant it would be. Where is it? It was a creature that it's whenever a creature dies or whenever you gain life, you could play a black to put a creature back into your hand.
That seems kind of good.
Venwich,
what is it called?
Venwich Coven. Whenever you gain life, you may pay black. If you do, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand.
Yeah, no, that seems good to me.
Because we are a creature-based deck, so people are going to try dealing with them. Now, it is so it's like a group, so if we gain like 5 life, we still only get to bring 1 creature back, but still. The Agadeem's Awakening, because, you know, that goes in everything. That's getting so expensive. I'm glad I picked them up foil when I did.
Yeah, I'm glad I got both of these when I did.
They're so good.
I know that there's a random white creature that just gains 2 life. That's an MDFC. Or he like gains 3 life when he enters or something.
Actually, no, funny, the foil of Agadeem's Awakening is about the same price.
Yeah, that's usually how it works because of collector's boosters. It's not until you get to the full Monty that, you know, it actually changes price.
So I know it would be, okay, Twilight Prophet. It's so expensive, but this might be like the deck that we actually finally try to play it in.
That's the card that I forgot a while ago.
It's you gain life.
Yeah.
And they use X life, where X is the mana cost.
I mean, it's cheaper than Rhystic Study and you know,
it used
Arena.
It used to not be.
It's cheaper than all of these. Did it get a?
No, it's just kind of where it's been hovering. Yeah.
Weird. Okay. So I guess we should start getting some ramp in.
Yeah.
So we'll do Soul Ring,
Arcane Signet.
I
mean, do you want to run all the signets? Orzhov, Azorius, Dimir?
Yes.
Azorius, Dimir, and Orzhov.
Thought Vessel, I guess.
Yeah, we might draw a bunch. I think we could run Felwar Stone because we're a 3-color deck. So even if someone has like 1 or 2 of our colors, when we start getting to 3 colors, I think cards like that are fine.
I want like a good amount of ramp too. Like I think I want to play.
We have Talisman of Hierarchy, which is the black-white Talisman, which we are mostly a black-white deck, so I like running that one.
We could just play all of those probably.
Yeah, Progress is the one annoying one because it's never been reprinted. That's the blue-white one.
Yeah, because we just got the blue-black one, right?
Yep, of Dominance.
Yeah. Yeah. So
It's
what's the
Hierarchy, Dominance, and Progress.
I also might want to play like Gilded Lotus, just because like I want a lot of ramp, because like we
We have a
do
lot
have a
of big
lot of
spells.
yeah. And maybe Nyx Lotus probably won't do too well. I mean, we have a lot of white. It might do pretty okay. Or we could just play some more ramp. What's that card that's basically Gilded Lotus? The one that is kicker? Skyclave, what is it called? Skyclave Relic, is that what it's called?
I think so. Create 2
Yeah,
tap
yeah,
tokens that are copies
yeah,
of it. Yeah.
yeah. It's basically one more mana for Gilded Lotus. And then that's probably okay.
We have an obelisk of Esper, which is like the 3-color or commanders, but I'd rather commander sphere, I think, just for the draw, or at least Mind Stone. Because honestly, we still are mostly a 2-color deck, so having like an artifacts that tap for colorless don't scare me all that much, because we're basically splash of blue.
12, 13 sources of ramp. Probably seems okay. I think that's fine. 13 sources is fine.
Frick, what was his name? A random thing I saw that I was like, that's kind of interesting. There's a creature, I guess see if I can find them, that it's like pay life and it's like 2 black and tap them and it makes a treasure. God, I'm not gonna find him that way, am I? Oh yeah, it's called Forsworn Paladin. So it's a black and white tap, pay 1 life, create a treasure token. So I know it's making mana, you spend 2 mana to make a mana, but if he's out early enough, it's something you just kind of keep constantly doing. I don't know if it feels good, but that's just another thing I was thinking of, just like a really low cost way to generate.
I mean, if it was just like pay a life, make mana.
Well, that would be kind of broken.
There are things like that in the game, right? Or yeah. Okay. I think he'll be okay. Okay, so probably should add the lands. So Urborg. Hate that it does this.
Yeah. Command Tower, obviously. Oh, what about Arcane Sanctum? That's the Esper land. I know enters tap, but
I'm cool with it.
Also cool with Exotic Orchard, just because again we're 3 colors, and black and blue are really common colors, so I feel like it's gonna usually hit.
So Godless Shrine. I also think that all the shocks are up again.
Hallowed Fountain's not too bad.
Watery Grave.
Watery Grave and Hallowed Fountain are actually not too bad.
Dude, when the Pain land is almost as much as the shock.
Yo, we could run Vault of Champions. We haven't actually had a deck to play this in. This is the Battle Bond land for black-white.
Yes.
It's like
Vault.
$7.
And then what's the other one? It's Morphic Pool. That one's a lot.
Yeah.
And then Sea of Clouds, which has such a nice art.
Yeah,
have
it's
you
really
seen
pretty.
the? Wait, no. Have you seen the other art?
Oh, that's really cool.
And it's the exact same price.
We could also run. So we have those slow lands now, just battlefield tap unless you go 2 or more other lands. I don't know how you feel about those.
I still think I like Pain lands better because, we don't care about the life loss.
Well, Caves of Koilos, which is the one what's more important to us, is pretty cheap.
We could just play them all. What's the underground river, right?
Yeah. And then the other one's the actual.
It's
Well, I got a
fuck.
blister on the back of my foot from my walk today.
I have it. I forget what it's called. It's kind of expensive though, right?
At a car waste. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
$10. I guess walking around all day yesterday, and then today.
That sucks.
Ugh. God, I can't believe reflecting pool is like $30. Oh, and Fetid Heath is the black-white filter land. You think
What
what?
are the? Yeah, we could play them all. They're what's.
I was gonna say, what about Scrylands?
Yeah, but what are the other ones called?
Oh, Filterlands.
Yeah,
I don't know. Remember the names of them.
it's Fetid Heath. God, gotta look it up.
Sky Cloud Expanse and Darkwater Catacombs.
I would not have remembered this one.
Nope.
Oh no, that's the Signet
No,
Land.
no, sorry, no. I see it. It's here. It's Sunken Ruins and Mystic Gate.
That's it. Sunken Ruins and Mystic.
And because we have no like basic land tutoring, maybe we should just run a few just because. But
Play what?
like basics. But we have nothing that actually
Oh,
tutors or
and the
searches for
temples,
basics.
right?
Yeah. So Temple of Silence is the one that we want the most because that's our black white. And it's Temple of Enlightenment. And then Temple of Deceit.
Okay. Yeah, and then the rest basics, I guess.
24.
Unless there's
20.
any other more utility lands that we can use.
Uh, I mean, there's Castle Lochthwain.
It's probably good, actually.
There's just the draw stuff. Radiant Fountain gains us 2 life. I don't know. There isn't really much else I'd really want to play for like utility lands.
There's a lifelink creature land, right? Shambling Vents.
Yeah, it's black white.
I think that's good enough. Okay, so now the rest are basics.
So we have 26, 27, 20. We have 29 in total within DFCs. Ooh. God, I really liked how the lands look. I get this like seeing them in real life. They almost do look like they have like a Sharpie on the outside of them or something. I don't know. I like the way they look. So I think we just leave one island and just do black and white.
Yeah, probably make them pretty close.
30, 31, 32. So we're at 32 currently.
Yeah, so we just do
33, 34, 35, 36.
Well, hold on. We have Lochthwain and Urborg also. So should we make a fourth plains?
Or just want to do one? Nah, yeah.
Okay. And then also there's that, and that. So.
Mm-hmm. All right, how many cuts do we need to make? 18.
Oh, holy shit. That's a lot.
Yeah. All right, so creature. We have 30 creatures, so we could probably trim a little bit here.
That one's good. That's
Veto.
good. I think that's kind of good. That's good.
We don't need to run Suture Priest.
Yeah, no, we don't. This thing's good. This is really good. This is good. This is good. This seems good. I don't think we really need this, right?
Nah, that's just a kind of like a weird life gain. We like those.
Combo.
That one I'm iffy on. It's cool, but like maybe we don't need care about it so much.
You know. This is good. This is good. That's good. That's just a land.
I think we'd cut Forsworn Paladin. It was just an idea.
This is good. I feel like this is good because it's card draw and then keeps them from getting anything back.
Yeah.
This is another combo. Maybe we don't need to play so many of these. And do we like the Defiant Lord better because it has flying for one more? Or
Well, I still like. Well, maybe we could get rid of the 5-drop one. Maybe we don't need all of them. I just like because
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
it's still just like one pings for one. But I
This
like
is busted.
Defiant because it's equal to how much we gain. So if we gain like 9 life instead of pinging for 1, he pings for 9.
Oh, so then it's busted. Oh, it's actually 2 more mana, but that card's great.
Yeah.
Uh
That one is each opponent for only 4. Like he's the cheap one that comes out really early. I like him.
Wait, where was the 3 mana one? Did we go over that?
No,
What was that one called?
we passed them. Right
Yeah,
there.
that one. Okay, good. Yeah.
So I say we keep the low ones and big ones. Maybe we could shut.
Yeah, we don't.
Maybe
yeah.
we're not that kind of build anymore.
I think this is good.
Mhm.
Doubling up on damage, yeah, and then they can't gain, and,
And
that's
just
probably going to be
that's
really
a big
good.
blowout card. Yeah.
That just says like every one of my upkeep or every one of my upkeeps, I get counters on things. What is this one again? Enters, note your life total, beginning your upkeep, draw a card if your life total is greater. Seems pretty good.
Yeah.
That's really good. These are all really good. I still think that's fine. Like we need some recursion, right?
Yeah.
And that one's just like a good one.
Okay, maybe go read Dawn of Hope.
No, it's another. It makes 1/1s with lifelink also, and then whenever
Yeah.
you gain a life, you can pay 2 to draw. I think that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
That seems good. This is kind of. I think this is medium because it's just an additional 1 every time. You know.
Mm. I guess we do have some things that care about hitting the 3 though, but I guess we don't need it as much.
Because I mean, we are playing 3 things that double the life gain. I think this is still really good. Having a constant extort, it just seems really busted.
Mm-hmm.
This is only your control, so I
Yeah.
think we can cut this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's really good. This is a maybe. This seems really good. Also, I just really want to see you like get a beautiful like where, you know, like that would be really funny.
So
All
this
these
is
are
our
good.
ramp.
Yeah, all that's good. That's not coming out. These both seem really good. That's not coming out. That's not coming out. So we don't even have to talk about those. I think that we can cut down on some of these. This seems good. I like it. Prevent all combat damage for why?
I guess it's just if we get attacked, kind of thing. But I guess how much does that come up?
Yeah, and plus we're gaining so much life that I don't think it's gonna matter.
Yeah.
And also, like, we have a decent amount of creatures still, so we should be
Mm.
able to walk. Target player gains twice X life. Seems pretty good. Yeah. I think we can cut this actually.
Yeah, I think you're
I
right.
think we just have better cards. Gain 5 life for counter target spell or just counters a spell.
Yeah,
That's actually really good.
yeah.
Then.
Just because just counterspell by itself with other options, I like it.
Mm-hmm. And then
It becomes
I
kind of like a disallow where you have different options or counterspell.
Maybe we don't need this. Maybe it's too much. Maybe the arcane, the Dovins, and the disallow are enough, and that like maybe we can cut the double blue one and keep the better one.
I'd rather swap it for negate, honestly.
Well, we have the Dovins veto, is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
And I don't think we need them all. Like I think it's good to have the 3 that can like remove permanents, which is this, and that.
Mm.
And these are like 2 of the best permanent removal spells.
Yeah, maybe
in the game.
because Vindicate's a sorcery, we could cut it. You're right.
Yeah,
Vindicate.
yeah, Vindicate. Just keep getting cut from things. This card's fucking cracked. I
Yeah.
forgot about this. This card's so stupid. It's so good. We definitely need to keep these 2.
Mm-hmm.
That's like our hard win cons
Mhm.
in this and the Felidar.
Plus, with all the ramp that we have a way to actually put decent mana into that.
Yeah.
With that many rocks.
I still think that this is pretty good. The double your life total.
You know, now that I'm thinking about it too, how Oloro works. At worst, say we draw like nothing but ramp, we just play Oloro and just pay one life whenever his effect triggers the draw card. So he becomes pay one, draw a card at the beginning
Yeah.
of your extra card at your turn.
Do we need this? You think?
I guess not. I think we have enough wipe, and I don't think we care so much about. I think we have enough removal. Maybe we don't need that as well. Because we're not going to lose just off a bunch of enchantments. Like, we might just win off of like either approach or a big wipe or a creature combo shenanigans.
But the question is, do we like this better or austere?
I like austere over fumigate, honestly.
Yeah, even though it's going to gain life.
Yeah, I think it's because we run so many creatures.
5 more cards. This is really good.
Yeah.
Maybe this is too gimmicky.
Maybe it's a lot of mana at sorcery speed. At least Exsanguinate.
I think we have better combos than that. But I mean, doubling your life total is pretty fucking nuts. But I mean, we should be able to gain a fuck ton. 4 more cards. All these seem really good.
I don't want to remove any more of like our instant sorceries. We're actually kind of low on that.
Yeah, and remember this is also a kill spell.
Yeah.
This seems good.
He also says each opponent loses that much life, which is also really cool.
No,
he's great.
He's definitely good, and I like that. 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 I like that.
Go back to Resplendent for a second, because you have to gain 5 life with her in turn, and it gives it. So you have to put a bunch of mana. So looking at our life total, a lot of our life gain stuff is small, not like 5 or more, unless we're casting a big spell. So I'm a little bit.
Or we have one of our doublers. Also, we always have a free 2, potentially 4 if.
But even with a doubler at 4, still doesn't trigger Resplendent. We need one more thing to go with it. And because
it does work. It does work every turn though.
Mm-hmm. I guess it could work with Kumball or something. And I guess if we extort too with the life away the game.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it is a little hard.
It's a little trickier because we don't have as many like Soul Sister effects. We drop down on them and for more like gain life, do stuff on smaller amounts.
Guess we can cut that.
He's so busted. Whenever gain life, put 2 counters on him. Okay, maybe Heliod I'm thinking also is kind of iffy for me now because
he works really well with this.
True, if we have both out, but Heliod by himself, just making a creature kind of bigger, and we're not going to be super attacky, and we don't have like the other side of the combo. I think he could actually come out. All right, another thing we need to do besides our commander, where else do we gain life from? Because I realize we have that just doubles our life gain, so it's Korlov. So it's besides our commander, we have an Extort, Twilight Prophet, Sarah Ascendant, Pontiff, Karlov. I guess Drug Skull has the technically.
Maybe we need some Soul Sisters back in.
All right. Maybe. Yeah, maybe we should. Because they're so it's Arc Champion, Soul's Attendant.
Yep, I got it.
I was wondering if there's other ones. That's only under your control.
Do you think this is a little much, or I mean,
Uh,
he's probably going to be pretty busted.
and I have an extra one. I think if we go more towards like the single life gainy type stuff with some of the other stuff, that maybe maybe we don't need to worry so much about like Wound Reflection and Archfiend of Despair, because I think we just have ways to just straight out win than just trying to slowly double them out over time. And that also cuts a big price out of the deck too. I know he's just really good, but I'll try to keep it on the more life gainy themes.
Need to cut 3 cards.
All right, now also thinking about with Necropones, I think we have so many draw effects that that actually might hurt us, because I think we might actually end up discarding just irregular. Because if you think about, so we have Splendor, we have 2 different artifacts, we have our Commander, we have Dawn of Hope, we have the 1 creature, I think that does it too. We have Twilight Prophet, we have double draws. I think like our draw power is actually really, really strong where it is right now. So actually, you're right. Maybe we don't need that. Oh, also Ristic Study. So we have like 8, 9 sources of continuous draw effects, not just single. And then Sphinx's Rev. And Lost Dreams is too. Yeah, I think we're good on like. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe that was just a little too much. It would be real busted, but I think we're good. How many more do we have to cut?
2.
2 more. Now here's where it just cuts really hard, where I'm not sure where we should cut. It's because I like everything here. What are you thinking?
What do you think about an enchantment that whenever one of their creatures dies, you gain a life?
Oh, what's that one?
Ashes of the Inhort.
Well, things do die a lot.
Abhorrent. What do you think about this?
Whenever players can't get spells from graves or the list of cards in graveyard, which is actually kind of nice. Whenever a creature dies, you gain life. Actually, I do like that a lot. Things die a bunch. Because I like the overtime, like continuous forms of gaining life. Oh, I also forgot we have Pristine Talisman, also helps us there too. There's also the Chalice of Life and Death.
This also works.
Chalice of Life and Death is funny because you get it to flip, you can just ping someone for 5 every turn.
I don't know, man. Maybe this isn't 100% needed.
I think so too. I think we have more than enough draw effects because we've gotten so many more over time.
Just keep it the theme of the deck, I guess. Gotta cut 2. See, now these get a lot better with Soul Sisters.
Yeah, because they happen multiple times and when our opponents play stuff. Okay, maybe we should just like say go for what we need to do, and maybe we could cut out that witch that brings stuff back.
This one?
No, the Vent Witch Coven, because I think it's doing the same thing that Witch of Moors is doing, but I think Witch of Moors just does it better.
No, I mean, I think an activated ability. I think
yeah.
always being able to do other than once on your turn. I think this is
Well,
way
because
better.
Witchmore also makes everybody sack, though. That's the trade-off, except for yourself.
Right, but
Mm,
I mean they're both okay. But like I feel like this one's slightly
no,
better.
that one is still just really good. I like having more than one way to get stuff back. Uh,
I mean we also have the Pal Siege.
yeah, that's why, and also the reanimate land.
Hmm? Oh, Agadeem's here.
Yeah, yeah.
I still think this is good as like a draw outlet and
Mm.
keeping them from gaining. This seems busted.
Yeah, you actually get him out. Like that's just free draws.
This is gross.
I love crested sunmare.
Maybe we don't need this.
Yeah, I guess so. That's just like just chilling in there.
We'll just stick to like what we're doing.
I
One
know
more
it.
card.
I know it's kind of brutal to say, but maybe Viscopian Guildmage. But like he is another one of those effects. But you have to have mana to activate. It's not just generic.
He's a 2-drop though.
Yeah.
It's gonna be easy. And then giving something lifelink is really nice. That's another source of life gain. Same thing with Veto. We should cut this. This card's trash.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I don't know if we just have a bigger card pool knowledge now that we've been having such a harder time cutting cards from decks.
I just like every single one of these cards now, and I'm like, I don't want to cut any of these currently. What if we take out one ramp piece?
Felwar Stone.
Okay.